Hi, Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to everyone. Before I start the presentation, let me introduce myself. So, with the honor, it's me, Muhammad Faiz bin Anwar. My metric numbers is 281962. I was Bachelor Event Management at University Utara Malaysia. So, for this assignment, I will briefly tell you guys something about how to start an event venue expertly. So let's go to the next. Alright, guys, as you all can see, here is the 5 steps to starting your own event venue. For the key recommendation here, I have list the 5 steps which is very important to starting your own event venue. So for the first one is research, for the second one location, third one equipment, fourth promotion, and the last one is pricing. This is a 5 steps I will briefly discuss, which is on the next slide. Okay, everyone. So let's go to the first move, which is do your research. I know this is the most fun step and seems very obvious. This step is pretty much the same for every type of business that you want to start, but it's especially important when opening a venue. Questions about location, viability, competition, target market, and local laws are crucial to address only on, right? A market analysis that is describe the event venue industries, give an overview of your specific target market, outlines your target pricing, and list ratios on competitors. Marketing and sales plans so you can hit the ground running when it's time to get the word out about your business. Financial projects like capital expenditure budget and cash flow forecast. If you are doing research and find yourself stuck, try reaching out to organizations like the National Association for Catering and Events, or if this will be a wedding venue, the Wedding International Professionals Organization, or find a mentor. This organization can provide you with guidance and resources as you create your business plan. Besides that, the step for number 2 is find your locations. If you are interested in starting an event venue, you probably came to this venue with a location in mind. Maybe it's an old venue near home, but that you dream about turning into space one of your own, or a building you come across in your travels around your city. Or maybe you don't have a place in mind yet, but you will need when you see. As you can imagine, your location is one of the most important aspects of running successful event venue business. Not only will your space and the surrounding area play a big role in how well your business does, but it's one of the few things you won't be able to upgrade as easily as other aspects of your business, such as what linens or light bulbs you use. The kind of event venue you want to run will also dictate the space you end up going with. For an example, a concert venue and wedding venue require different spaces and addition, from available parking to dressing room. If you see a space available to rent or buy that has visible contact information, like a sign out front or in the window, get in touch with the owner points of contact that way. Otherwise, go online and find a commercial real estate broker in your area who can help you find a space that fits what you're looking to do. Give them your requirements, such as outdoor space, and let them find something that works for you. Keep in mind, you should never sign a contract and enter into agreement on a space without having a review by an attorney. Okay? It's a good idea to have an idea of upgrades or permit a space may need to get up to code before you make your down payment on it. Alright guys, let's move to the step number 3, which is start acquiring your equipment and making investments. Your biggest overhead expense is out of the way, but now you have to get your hands on everything you need to outfit your space. Again, this depends on what kind of venue you are opening, but you might need things like equipment, table and chairs, linens, flatware, and so on. Taken altogether, this can be a hugely expensive investment. So here you have a couple of options. First is to start small. Acquire used, refurbished, and otherwise not new equipment. If what you are buying or renting is good quality or will be used behind the scenes, who is behind the scene and you? It can take even when you just to build up the financial rigor to buy everything brand new. So that's okay. The second look is into equipment or inventory financing through a business lender. This kind of financing is a good need and extensive business credit history to qualify. If you think that having the very best part from the get-to-go imperative to your success, see what taking out a loan would do your budget. Keep in mind that you have a lot of investments as expenses such as renovating your space, maintenance costs, recruiting and hiring staff, and advertising and marketing. These costs should all be considered in your business plan. Alright, let's go to the step number 4, which is to get the ball rolling on promotion. When starting out, you may have to eat the cost of promotion in order to get your name out there. That can mean anything from crafting and promoting sponsors, posts on social media, to attending events, parties, and conferences in order to network, to throwing events at your new space in order to get the word out about your venue. Sometimes, all it takes is one way short Instagram post from someone influential in your community to get the inquiries rolling in. As one event venue owner once told me, you have to get people to eat your product before they agree to pay for it. Budget for this kind of expense early on. Your only other option is to sit around and wait for the phone to ringing, which isn't going to work well. Additionally, you need to have a robust and inviting web presence at the ready when it's time to start bringing clients. If someone visits your website or social media channels, they should feel confident that you run a legitimate venue worthy of their time to look into. So, for the step number 5 is set your pricing and start accepting gigs. When it comes to pricing, you should already have a good idea of what competitors in your area and at your level are charging. Look to set yourself in line with or a little below the market rate when starting out. When it comes to a business that is so important to customer reviews and feedback like an event space. But it's more important to book events that is to make a fair profit in the beginning. You must be flexible in your pricing and do what you need to get the business off the ground. As you continue to rack up your event, you can use subsequent profit to improve on the go, upgrading your equipment and amenities, expanding the menus, and hiring more the better staff. In this, we will including some resources in the description below to help you learn more about starting specific kinds of event venues such as wedding venues as well as resources on how to start any kind of business.